Hi everyone, welcome to Passion for Purple. This is an open collaboration. It is hosted by Metal Scrappin' Chick, and each month I try to do something either on this channel or my Dye Designs Jewelry and More, and this month it's this channel, clearly. So I made 3 cards. I'm trying to use things in my stash, whether they're new or old, but mostly older. So, I'm going to tell you what I used real quick, hopefully, and then I'll show you the 3 cards. I pulled out scrapbook.com Cards for Kindness stamp set, and I used this hello on all 3 cards. For the inside, I used this wishing you a little extra happiness just because you're you. I was looking for a just because, and I found 2 of them. I think I have a bigger one, but I only found 2 that were like straight across, and they were too small for me for what I wanted to do. And then I thought after I got all this done, I could have used my pansy stamp and stamped some stuff. Anyway, there's dies. First 2 of them, I used this Fun Patterns embossing folders, the one that looks like a daisy. First 2 of them, I used these just retired, I think, Thoughtful Expressions dies. They go with the Hummingbird Thoughtful Expressions set. And I used this circle and 1 or 2 of these, and I used them. I'll show you. And I believe these also just retired Scallop Contours dies. I used this one here for the hello. And then the paper, I actually just used this a week ago from my Deck the Year, and I still had it on my floor here. So the first 2 cards I used this, and last card I used this. And for all 3 of them, I fussy cut something out of this. And on the first 2, I also used part of the back because it's on the back. And the colors, supposedly, these are Orchid Oasis. So I brought in Orchid Oasis cardstock, and supposedly this is Rich Razzleberry, but in the background, but this is more brown purple than Rich Raspberry is. Anyway, that's what I used. And then for embellishments, I have Orchid Oasis. Oh, I didn't use that. Well, we may have to do that together. Blackberry Bliss striped ribbon, which I love. It's from 2021. I did use some Orchid Oasis dots down here for the first 2 cards. And for the second one, amazingly, I still have some Rich Raspberry sequins from 21 to 22. No, 20 to 21 initially, and then 21 to 22. So yeah, long retired, guys. And I forgot to put the Orchid Oasis ribbon on, and then the cardstock. So let me just bring them all in and show you. So this video is not super long. Here they are. So the first 2 are on Orchid Oasis, and you see the colors. This looks close to that, but the paper background doesn't. Here's the back of the paper. I just rounded the edges on I think it's a 2x4 strip of paper cut out of the scrap left over from cutting these out, fussy cutting. These are the Thoughtful Expressions dies, and I just went over them a little bit with Lemon Lolly, which isn't the color in here, but I wanted a pale yellow and I didn't want it to completely cover it. So I think I achieved that because you see the flowers have some yellow in, so I just brought out a little yellow there. And the hello is stamped in Orchid Oasis, which it's a retired color now as of May 1st. And these are the blings I showed you, and everything on this is glued down except this is bumped up, and I'll do the ribbon later, but I was going to tie a bow. I think I'm going to end up putting it over here going sideways. Originally I was thinking I'd put it on the stems. I don't know. I just have this ribbon. It's a skinny ribbon, and I think that'll add a little sparkle, so I'll do that off, but there will be a little bow. Oh, oops. Stuck to me. A little bow over here on that one. And this one, I might put it at the top, like right here or over here. I'm not sure. So this is a different flower in the paper. You can sort of see some of them over here. And this one, I managed to get a couple of the same flowers showing in the background. Again, same thing, 2x4 piece of strip of paper. Went over this with lemon lolly. It's the same process, and on the inside, same thing. Wishing you a little extra happiness just because you're you. I didn't put any paper or anything on the inside this time. These are just gonna go in some happy mail. And this one is stamped in Blackberry Bliss because I didn't have my Rich Raspberry ink pad out here at my desk, and I didn't feel like digging it out for one card. Here's the sequins. This I fussy cut. I don't like fussy cutting, but I think I did okay. And there's a little bit of these flowers showing in the background here and down here. And this one, I just put the Blackberry Bliss lace underneath. And I stamped the inside. I got it a little crooked on that one in Blackberry Bliss. And this has some speckles on it. Um, and the ink is like fading into the paper. I think there's two reasons for that on this one. I think I went to clean my stamp block and my stamp, and it was on the block, and I sprayed it with some water, and I think I had this like up here and the block down here, and I think it sprayed a little bit. Also, I had been using a 110-pound white cardstock, which that was from Coordinations, which I think is a Recollections brand. I mean a Michael's brand. So, and I really did like that, but I ran out of it. So on this card for the backing and here and the inside, I switched to now scrapbook.com 80-pound Nina Solar White. It's in my opinion, it's more like Stampin' Up's basic white. Trying to find a basic white envelope because I don't have any more basic white. See, that's pretty close to this is a basic white envelope. So I think the Nina Solar White 80-pound from scrapbook.com is more like Stampin' Up's basic white, but it bled a little more easy. And I do like that it's not as thick for the backgrounds because that way it doesn't add as much weight. And also for the inside of the cards when they're dark and you can't just use them like that. But I'm not sure I'm loving it for stamping. So, but I have it to use, so I'm going through my various white cardstock. So far, I like the Coordinations 110-pound better than the scrapbook.com Nina Solar White. Maybe the 110-pound Nina Solar White is okay. I don't know. Anyway, so that's my um, projects for Passion for Purple. Be sure to go or use the hashtag and check out Kim at Metal Scrap and Chick and anyone else that might be participating. I know has been at least one other person, sometimes two, that I've seen participating. Um, and you can find them through the hashtag. Okay? Take care. Have a wonderful Wednesday and the rest of your week. Bye for now.